need a solution. We have to find a solution.
That's it, somewhere. Okay, then. We'll take on our last story now. Open grazing is defined as the act of pasturing livestock to feed on dry grass, shrubs, and sometimes farm crops. In a 21st century Nigeria, open grazing is becoming anathema. Niger State Governor Mohammed Umaru Bago has announced plans by the government there to ban open grazing as part of steps to check insecurity in the state. Your Excellency, please do all the good you can in all ways you can, and for as long as you can, we wish you Godspeed. Right?
Yes, and this governor says he should be seen as someone committed to the growth of agriculture. You know, the president was impressed when he launched some tractors the other way.
No,
I've not seen a governor.
Niger is the largest land area in the country.
Yes, in fact, a local government in Niger, Bogu, is bigger than many states in Nigeria. So the governor wants to be associated with farming. He made it clear from the beginning. He wants to be associated, and there was a big event that he organized where the president was present, where the cargo airport was inaugurated, and we saw hundreds of tractors. A man committed to the growth of agriculture knows that herders letting their cattle loose on people's farmlands is not the way to help agriculture to grow.
Yeah.
And this has led to clashes, loss of lives and all that. I also do not believe that, I don't believe in open grazing. Open grazing is not the way to go in today's world. I mean, who will be happy to see cattle eat up his hard work of a whole year? When these things happen, their blood will boil, they will take violence, and lives will be lost. So
anything is possible.
What the governor has done, in my view, what he plans to do is a good one. Let's have ranches where you can have dozens and hundreds of cattle. They will be localized in that area.
Yeah.
Even the women, there are women who get, who are milking cows. They will know, and selling the milk. A milk market can be created within the ranch for people to come and buy, instead of those women roaming the streets and trying to sell their milk. The cows will be bigger because they don't have to move from Lagos or from Maiduguri to Lagos, you know. So I don't know why it's difficult for people to embrace an idea that is so good.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
All right. Biko and Emeka, let's hear the Governor Mohammed Umaru Bago, in his own words. Let's go there.
Continue to pray for Niger State for security. Even our brothers, the Fulani, continue to talk to our people. We intend to create 100 farm estates. We intend to create feedlots in our agri-initiatives. We intend to stop people from grazing openly so that they can live a prosperous life. These CNG buses will lift students free of charge. Students from basic education to tertiary education will have free transportation in our CNG buses across the state. Medical workers, security forces alike will also enjoy free transportation. Civil servants will have discounted rates, and This is just 200. We are aiming to hit 1,000 in the next 6 months, inshallah. We are also bringing additional 1,000 electric vehicles to empower youth and women so that we can have interstate and intrastate transportation on EVs to reduce emission in line with our green economy initiative. Niger State is a lead state in driving clean energy and clean economy initiative.
Emeka, after hearing His Excellency, I cannot agree less. There's nothing like an old idea whose time has come.
A good idea is always a good idea, anytime. Whether in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the night. It's a good idea. You know, it's government and the private sector that can fund those CNG buses and electric vehicles, electric buses. You know, and they are in use in some parts of the country.
Yeah.
I think in Maiduguri, you have some electric...
They should have been here before now.
Yes.
If you ask me.
Sorry. You know, the problem has to do with, you know, when you don't exercise the necessary political will to do what is right, you know what is right, but you just, you know, turn it to a sloganeering. Instead of you leading by example, a state like Niger should truly embrace these, you know, electric vehicles, because you have two, I think you have, you know, 2 hydroelectric, you know, plants in Niger State.
Shiroro Kainji.
Yes, Kainji. And then, you know, is the biggest, he has the biggest landmass. So the governor shouldn't be talking of just 1,000. You know, you should challenge the private sector. If possible, bring some of these vehicle, you know, manufacturers to Niger State, offer them land, offer them tax holidays, give them incentives.
Yeah.
Tell them, come and establish here. Come and train our people. Come and assemble tractors here. I will give you so, 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 and so. Because I saw something this morning that he had set an ambitious target of 100 billion naira, you know, for tax, from 10 billion to 100 billion. They have set that that ambitious target. So let him now come out openly. Invite people in different areas. Roll out incentives so that they will come and help him, because there's a limit to which the government can, you know, roll out resources. But the private sector can actually back him up. And if he can get the federal government to also help in terms of security, dealing more with those bandits, because those bandits, you know, they're just criminals, thieves, cattle rustlers. So if the governor stops open grazing, what it means is that people who are engaged in livestock, you know, livestock business, they will have a safer environment to do it. And then more people can come in and invest heavily. Then, of course, Niger State alone can feed the whole nation. Oh, yeah, it's a big state. Niger State alone can feed, and even feed West Africa. Then they can even be talking of exporting, you know, export, and be making good money, not just IGR or IGR, you know, 2,000 from shop, but be making good money from exporting the things you produce right your state.
Thank you. Jide, it appears this, my country, your country, is retooling. This is the time. It is possible to change the fortunes.
It is, and I think some of the new governors are showing us that, look, this thing can be done. I saw the governor of Zamfara inspecting an hospital that looked very much like a pigsty.
Hospital?
Yes.
Pigsty.
You can't look at it twice. And he kept saying, look, we politicians, we have let the people down. How can we allow an hospital to be this bad? Now he plans to demolish the hospital completely and build a new hospital complex. That is the right thing to do. if as a governor, you commit yourself to working for your people, honestly, I would always doff my hat for you, because that's what we want to see. We want to see improvement in the well-being of the people. The people must feel the impact of government. Bago, the governor of Niger State, used to be a banker, so I know that he understands figures. I just see him doing a lot of things that others before him were not even thinking about. Even his road project is a very ambitious one. Cutting across many kilometers across the entire state. And that was a state that some years back people just felt, look, there's no governance being done here. And we've seen a new governor bring in so much energy, bring in so much invention, trying to show to the rest of us in Nigeria that, look, some revolutionary things can be done.
It can.
Look at what he's doing in the area of agriculture. But he knows that if we have ranches, those ranches, the cattle breeders will enjoy patronage by what's it called, veterinary doctors. That government,
what you call
it's not actually patronage. They will be resident veterinary doctors in the ranch. There will be availability of water because the cattle move.
What you call multiplier effect,
or value chain.
That's
value chain addition.
The national livestock transport.
If you are there, now you are in a ranch, everything that you need, even the security that you need against cattle rustling is provided. Schools, because I've been to the ranch that Governor Ganduje built in Kano, in Dansosia. The women were telling me, the women selling milk, they said they do not want to leave this place. The cattle breeders themselves, the headsmen were saying, no, we don't have to leave this place. Everything we want is here. There is water. There is pasture. There is mosque, because they don't joke with their prayers. There is mosque. There is school for their children. So what again?
What can you ask for?
And there's security. So it's not like some bandits can just come and raid your cattle, to take your cattle away. So it is a much more convenient life for them. And that's what the governor said in closing, that improvement in the well-being of their people, that turning away from open grazing would even improve the well-being. That is true. You don't have to trek all the way from Maiduguri to Lagos.
Yeah, in the name of
destroying people's crops
All the way.
in the name of open grazing. Once you are in that ranch, everything that you want
Is there.
There was even the ranch that Matawale built. He even put playing arenas, schools, and all that, even a mame market inside it. So you don't even need to go out. Everything, there's a place where you can play football, everything is there. So we need to encourage our people who are still breeding cattle in the antiquated way.
Yeah.
That the world has moved beyond
That's it.
that manner of cattle breeding.
We cannot afford to play catch up at this time.
We enjoy trying to catch others when we can actually be the ones to set the pace.
You can jump ahead of them.
Yeah,
It's possible.
set the pace.
Gentlemen,
Set the pace. Let them be the ones chasing you.
Time is the master, so we must go. But Biko, let's thank you very kindly for your intervention.
Thank you.
Emeka, we thank
Thank
you
you
too.
very much. Yes.
So that will just about do it for the program this evening. If you missed any part of it, not to worry. Later tonight at 11.